This video is going to look at how antidepressant medication works for depression. On your specification, you've got to know how they work and also how they improve mental health. So antidepressants are drugs that are used to treat depression, and they work by increasing the levels of serotonin in the synapse. Now, the most common ones are called SSRIs, or selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, and they stop serotonin going back into the presynaptic cell. So how do they actually work? Well, SSRI molecules block the reuptake channels on the presynaptic cell. And we'll look at a little image of this next to show you. And by blocking those reuptake channels, it means the amount of serotonin in the synapse increases. And therefore, serotonin can keep landing on those receptors and stimulating the next neuron. So here on this left-hand side here, we've got serotonin. It's getting released here on the receptors, and it goes up through these little channels back into the presynaptic cell to be used again in the future. Whereas with an SSRI, which you can see here, it's blocking this channel. So now none of this serotonin can go back up into the presynaptic cell, and therefore the serotonin stays in the synapse instead. If it stays in the synapse, it can land on the receptors, and it can stimulate this postsynaptic neuron again. Now, this is called a reductionist treatment or reductionist perspective. And reductionist basically means that human behavior is best explained when we break it down into small parts. That it's reductionist because it only focuses on biology as the way to cause something or the way to treat depression. So we can reduce the explanation of depression and the treatment of depression down to biology only. So it's seen as a reductionist perspective.